Hear that roar? That deep, aggressive growl that makes your spine tingle? Hate to break it to you, bro, but if you're in a newer M3, that sound might be about as real as your gym playlist. Yeah, that's not pure engine thunder you're hearing. That's engineered engine music. Pipe through your speakers like a Spotify playlist titled Performance Vibes. And it's not just BM. Ford's doing it. Lexus too. Even your buddy's Golf R has its own little automotive soundtrack, a symphony of digital deception. Let's rewind for a second. Back to the early 2010s when car manufacturers were facing two major pressures. Number one problem is emissions laws tightening across the globe. Euro 5, Euro 6 stricter EPA guidelines. While the number two problem is fuel efficiency mandates from governments. This led to smaller engines, more turbos, hybrid drivetrains. Good for the planet? Absolutely. But for car lovers who grew up on the raspy bark of a naturally aspirated V8 engine sounds, it felt like betrayal. That glorious metal-on-metal soundtrack got replaced with what? A turbo whistle? A vacuum cleaner hiss? Engineers started sweating. People still wanted the feeling of power, the emotion. And with sound being such a huge part of that emotional experience, something had to give. Enter active sound design, a marketing term that really means, let's fake it till they don't notice. It started subtle. BMW's M5 F10 was one of the first to go all in. The sound you hear inside the car, it's not all coming from the engine bay, it's being pumped through your speakers, manipulated, layered, tuned like an M drop. Then came the dominoes. BM, nearly every M model since 2013 has fake engine sound. Same as Ford Mustang EcoBoost, no V8. No worries, let's fake one. Even Lexus LC500 uses a sound symposer to reroute intake noise directly into the cabin. Volkswagen T-Golf R employ the Soundaktor, a literal speaker under the dash that vibrates the windshield. Porsche adjusts intake acoustics and cabin resonance for that signature Porsche growl. Even high-end cars, like the AMG G63, enhance the exhaust note with microphones and playback. And this isn't limited to high performance. Your average Kia EV6 GT-Line has artificial sounds too. Even Hyundai gives you multiple modes, futuristic e-motor, custom. Let's give these manufacturers some credit. They're not just pulling a fast one. Here's why they're faking it. Smaller, more efficient engines don't sound exciting. Emissions and noise regulations limit how loud cars can be. Electric vehicles are whisper quiet. Customers still want the adrenaline of sound. Sound is emotion. Sound is power. Sound is marketing. When you test drive a car, the feel, the vibration, the growl when you floor it, those influence your decision way more than torque figures on paper. So car companies figured, if we can't make it naturally loud, let's make it feel loud. The goal isn't deception, it's emotional connection. But is it honest? Now let's talk about electric cars. They're the future. Silent, efficient, powerful, but also a little soulless. You press the pedal, you get warp speed acceleration, but there's no auditory drama. And so we fake that too. Porsche Taycan offers a performance sound package. It's like Hans Zimmer meets Le Mans. Same as the way Ford Mustang Mach-E GT. Sounds like a spaceship with a gym membership. Legend BMW M3 includes artificial acceleration sounds dubbed iconic sounds, created by composer Hans Zimmer. Tesla, while they haven't added fake engine noise, they let you play custom horn sounds, farts, goats, old school car horns just like a baby toy. We've reached a point where sound design is now UX, user experience. It's no longer about the machine, it's about the illusion. Now for the million-dollar question, does this kill the experience or evolve it? Let's break down the two camps. Camp A, it adds to the experience, makes you feel alive, makes city driving feel dramatic, enhances the mood, works especially well in EVs. Think of it like a movie soundtrack. Sure, the scene works without music, but the music makes it iconic. Can't be. It's fake and I hate it. Too deceptive. Partially manipulated. Auto-tuning for engines. Takes away driver-car connection. To them, it's like eating a plant-based steak and calling it a T-bone. Might look the part. I might even smell like it. But it ain't the real thing. Here's where it gets deeper. Are we prioritizing emotion over mechanical truth? Think about it, we no longer shift gears ourselves. Most of us are cool with automatics and DCTs, which makes most men and boys feel like a gay. We no longer open the hood to tinker. Most cars are sealed off like iPhones, which requires you mechanical efforts to access your car hood. We feel betrayed and call it fun. We no longer expect mechanical honesty, we expect digital perfection. Maybe fake engine noise is just another step in that direction. Where does this go from here? Imagine custom downloadable engine sounds like ringtones from Spotify or Apple Music. Swapping your car's voice to sound like a 1970 Hemi or a V12 Ferrari. Subscription-based performance sound packs that ask to renew your sound subscription. Wild? Not really. Beema already does this. And let's not forget, legislation is now requiring sound for EVs for safety reasons. So fake engine noise may become mandatory just to offer you some fake joy. Man, they want to make you feel gay. So now I want to know from you, are we just being nostalgic? Or is there something real that we're losing? Should car companies let drivers choose real, fake, or silent? Would you buy a performance car that sounded weak but was real, or one that faked it but gave you chills? You know, not every car will sound like Nissan Grand Tour, Supra, Hellcat, or Mustang. Drop your thoughts in the comments. If this cracked open something you never noticed, smash that like, subscribe to Tech Left Cars, and hit the bell for more raw, unfiltered truth from the driver's seat. We're not just talking cars, we're talking truth.